I woke up to some awesome news this morning. Of course, a great weekend. Hopefully, our mamas had a beautiful Mother's Day weekend. And this morning, the good news continues. Global stock markets kind of like surged after the U.S. and China agreed to temporarily slash the steep tariffs for at least 90 days.
90
and
days.
I don't wake up like looking at the stock market and getting all excited. I just, thinking about us because, we like go Walmart
Right.
or order on Amazon, get the cheap goods, you know what I mean?
And this really is great news, not only for us when we go shopping, but it's also great news for many of our local fashion designers and even businesses that create all of these cute makeup kits, iPad covers, keychains, all this kind of stuff. And, a lot of that is sourced in China.
In China, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would be awesome if they made it here, but I don't know if you've been watching the videos showing the factories in China, like complete shutdown, millions of people out of jobs, and it's a $600 billion two-way trade deal between the U.S. and China. So this is obviously a big thing.
Huge deal.
I mean, and again, I kind of joked about the Temu thing earlier, but a lot of people, I mean, they have that one loophole that some of the Chinese companies were using to kind of get around some tariffs to get our cheaper products to us quicker via Temu. So I know a lot of people are super excited today to hear this good news.
And you started off saying, brother, that I don't normally wake up in the morning and I'm excited about what's happening in the stock market. But with everything that President Trump has been doing, it's something now that we're cognizant of. I mean, now we are really, really looking at the financial health and strength of, the American nation.
Yeah, right? and including a lot of the groups that are in the arts.
Mm-hmm.
They're concerned about the funding. So we've been, you're right, we are paying attention a lot more to these things. And I think for our local designers, many of them, they have to make their stuff in China or Indonesia or Vietnam in Asia because it's so much cheaper to do it there. So, some of them have the label on their designs that say, Wahana ia mahawaine, but, Wahana makina because it's made in China, but the no'o is here, made in Hawaii.
Right. The whole thought process of it happens here, but sometimes you got to get the materials from someplace else. Indonesia, Bali, and
all of those
the
places.
Philippines, Vietnam, and stuff like that. But wouldn't it be awesome if one day, just one day soon, that we could have products that are designed here in Hawaii also?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just completely, everything is completely made right here in Hawaii. Then there's not going to be any tariffs.
Yeah, then the tariffs go away. But I mean, that could be possible one of these days, and that again makes it better. I don't know if you saw, but Le'ohu Designs, her stuff is in longs now.
Out of Hilo, Hawaii.
It's
Yes,
like-
she's expanding.
Like super amazing. So imagine if all of those things could be made here in Hawaii, and of course purchased by us right here in Hawaii. Get them. No need wait. No need have them shipped to us. We just go walk into Longs and we'll get them right down.
Amen.
All right, so what's the scoop? So what you think? We want you to share your thoughts by sending us an email at islandlifelive@kitv.com because, that's what this is all about.
Yes.
You sounding off.
Absolutely. Now, one thing, 100% made in Hawaii are our stories, our mele,